Gate camps in low sec are not really that difficult to avoid. At least on the in-gate. The out-gate... Sorry, the out-gate. The in-gate can be trickier because they might, you know, try and lock you down, but you can't use bubbles in low sec, so you can warp to a gate and jump straight through it. That's no danger. The biggest problem I find with low sec when it comes to gates is smart bombers. If you have smart bombing battleships on the gate, the buggers will just trigger their smart bombs and slap you with whatever they have handy, which is usually enough to kill smaller ships, because they will just have one or two battleships with a few smart bombs fitted, and the large smart bombs are enough to kill most small vessels instantly. I don't autopilot in high sec anymore because I'm sick and tired of code. The idiots of the code group, or whatever they call themselves now, just constantly blapping.
We grow the best tarberries in the Commonwealth.
Anything they can. That's literally all they do, is they sit on gates and kill pods and autopiloted pods and autopiloted shuttles. That's literally all they do. They just kill autopiloted ships. And they just make out like they're doing some great service to the community by teaching people not to use autopilot. And it's like, no, you're not. You're just killing autopiloted ships. You're pathetic. Do I sound bitter? I sound bitter. Right, has everything got power? Because this is a lot. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. I'm going to be short of power when this upgrades. I should be short of power now. But it's only 8. How am I not short? Oh, because they haven't upgraded yet. I'd say go for it, dude. It's good fun. Just be aware that people will be watching your stream, and it may be people who play EVE, and stream sniping is a real thing. It's unlikely to happen to you because you are flying missions in, you know, level 2, level 3 missions. I don't imagine you will be targeted, but there is that possibility that you will be targeted by stream snipers. So just keep an eye out. Why has my food dropped all of a sudden? Who is not Okay, you're assigned to defense, but you want to be assigned to food because that's just who you are.
Okay.
There we go. He's already got... I'm already said I will happily sort him out with ships and stuff if he needs it. There's a Macarial in Losec waiting for him. If he can train into a Macarial, he can have it. Yes, it's my fault. I'm the bad man. Relearning how to play. Yeah. I love how it's my fault. I mean, come on. I didn't drag you back into the game kicking and screaming. I was just playing it and you went, oh, I want to play it again now. It's like you're one of the easiest people in the world to convince to do something, if that's the case, dude. Twisting your arm and threatening you. It's like, you have to play it. I don't want to. Shall I put the commercial plot on the end here? Yeah, let's do that. Interesting to see what shop they build. See, yeah, now I'm short of power. Bloody hell. Ooh, that's nasty. That's painful.
Got it.
That is, yeah, I mean, I'm part of a large, I'm part of the Bastion, which is part of the Clusterfuck Coalition. Excuse my language. obviously it's a pretty big group, and we're currently flying around as part of Goons, but we have a fairly hefty industrial thing going on. But yeah, we've had a couple of cases where we've dunked people's towers, and they've had capital ships in production. It's always terrifying seeing that much money go up in smoke. See you later, John. Take it easy, mate, and hopefully if you do stream next week, I will definitely jump in and watch, because I love an Eve stream. I am not that heavily into the industrial side of Eve. I have an industrial character who can fly a Rorqual and is heavily abusing the mining bonus in Nullsec right now. What the hell, Castle? Where'd all your stuff go? So I'm guessing the minute I give this to... Nah, I'm good, Pip.
Alert! Alert! One of our settlements is asking for help. All Minutemen, please respond if you're in range.
Come on, guys. Look after your own villages. Defend the Red Rocket. Right, okay. It's the third time this has been attacked recently. Red Rocket is another one of the settlements where this Sim Settlements mod doesn't work very well. Not because the mod breaks, but because the plots are so large, there is not a lot of space in the Red Rocket. So probably going to have to scratch the mod there as well and rebuild the Red Rocket as a more traditional, everyone sleeping in the same room settlement. However, the guard does have a minigun, so she should have a field day once she spots the bad guys. It is a fun place to build vanilla, but like I say, I mean, this entire save was done with one thing in mind, and that was to test this settlements mod. I'm going to have to dismantle Red Rocket, Ten Pines Buff, and Hangman's Alley. They're just too small until he comes out with the multi. See, if he made buildings with 2, 3, or 4 beds in it, then there would be no problem. It just needs a tweak. It's a really good mod. I love it, and there's so much potential. In fact, I did a stream of it the other week, and I think I said at the time the only problem I had with the mod at all at the point was the space issues with some of the smaller sites, and the industrial plots only have one option at the moment. He hasn't done any of the other industrials. And again, it's a very minor gripe because it's literally a brand new mod in progress. That's all I could fault it for. It's brilliant. I love it. And if he starts adding things like the automated armories where I can just load weapons into the armory and the settlers will help themselves, that would be fantastic. That video was hilarious. It makes me want to take Kate back out again and just load her up with the sledgehammer or a power fist. Actually, power fist doesn't work well on Kate, does it? Because she's got crappy unarmed skill. No, she needs a melee weapon. What was that about? That was weird. I don't have -9 defense. What is going on? This is the mod. This is why I'm going to end up dismantling the mod, because...
Looks like you have something on your mind.
Oh, there we go. That's better. No, I don't, McCready. I'm here to talk to people about defending the truck stop. Right, who here is... Oh, let me guess. This isn't going to be a raider attack. Oh, don't jump off the building, stupid woman.
Hey.
I hope you're here to help.
That's right.
Some raiders have been threatening us if we didn't give them supplies. We told them to take a flying leap, now that we had the Minutemen backing us up, but they didn't seem too impressed. Said they'd be back with their friends. We're not soldiers.
Okay, right, let's get on the roof just so I can see where these idiots are coming from and pick them off, because they normally come from over here. Right, that automatron down there. Okay, this is a bug that annoys me, right? Apart from what my weapons apparently being invisible. Right, this automatron, okay? Bog standard walkie protectron with no armor, right? That was a Mr. Handy floating deathbot, and it just defaulted to that crap. That's another irritating bug. Bethesda, seriously. Oh, I can't build any turrets, damn it. I'm so short of gears. What? I looked it up online. It's apparently it's a common issue. It's something to do with the order in which if you create the robot and then you fast travel to its destination when it's first doing the run or some crap. There's a reason for it. Ah, surrender. Go on. I'm joking. Don't. If you're gone for good, you're gone for good. I'm short of gears. Why am I so short of gears? I can't build it. I can't build any more defences because I don't have... I can just build guard posts, I suppose. It'll just have to be guard posts. More and more guard posts. Just going to build some crappily placed guard posts. This is why I'm going to have to dismantle this settlement, because the build is awful right now. It's just all scattered and crappy. One more. As they say, if you've quit the game, you've won the game, so you might want to stay away. Damn it. Go! Guys, you're hunting flies. Oh well.
Aye.
We did it! I was afraid we were making a mistake trying to stand up to those bastards. But the Minutemen came through for us.
It can. I think a lot of people say the same about Eve. It can very easily take over if you let it. I kind of drew the line at it. I drew the line at getting involved in the heavy manufacturing stuff because it does become a serious time sink. All I do now is I will sort of semi-AFK rat to make money because that can be done with the ships I fly, and I will mine when the system is quiet. I'll use the Rorqual to mine up some minerals because they sell well, and I'll just make enough money to buy a Plex for the month, and then I'll just go on fleets. I'll just go on combat fleets. We have a fairly low attendance requirement with the guys I fly with. We're a small corp and we do a lot of industrial stuff for the Alliance, so there's not a massive sort of get your ass in gear and do this or you're fired thing going on.
Soon everyone's out to kill you.
So there isn't a massive requirement to do everything. Oh, she built a scrap. Bloody tailors. Right, I'm not having a tailors. I don't want a tailors.